All right, we're back. It's me, Travis, and Jason. It's the Marty Stein Fantasy Golf and Football Podcast. Today's August 31st, 2028, and we're doing it, the Golf Reveal Group Podcast. Back with Jason and Travis. Travis, how you doing?
Feels good to be home. Back with the Marty podcast.
It's been a while. Jason, how are you?
Fucking fired up. Ready.
Got a little fired up before this podcast. We had to hit that record button because it was getting a little heated. Guys, give them your thoughts so far. How you want to go about these picking of the groups?
So first of all, I guess I can just go over what the actual format, what we're doing, what's going on real quick. If that seems like the best way to start, or should I do it at the end?
Yeah, I think we should get there because I think I'm going to have some problems with it, so we might as well get it out of the way.
Sounds good. All right. So we have a front nine. It's going to be two-person teams playing each other, two Axis members versus two Alliance members, and it's going to be total team score match play per hole. So, for example, if Hugo and Desi are on a team and Hugo has a 5 and Desi has a 6, their team score is 11. If they're against Jason and they're against Zach and they have a team score of 10, then you win one hole. So
it's match play. It's match play, yeah.
So anybody's arguments about, there's a blow-up hole, ruins the hole. No, it's one hole. You're fine. Everybody will survive. But we want it. Everyone's obsessed with having their own score, but I want there to be teams, so it's total team score.
Why not best ball? Why are you choosing that over best ball?
Because it's like everybody talks about. We play so much golf together. Who cares about these fucking like individual sport? Like this is the one time a year we all get together. Can we have some team aspect to it?
No, team best ball. Two-person team best ball.
That's still taking one score.
Yeah.
So nobody will care. They'll hit one bad tee shot and quit the day. That's it.
Nah, playing a nice course like that, I want to have my individual score.
You still would have it either way. Nothing changes there.
This is the best of both worlds.
The only thing that changes, I would say, is we actually sort of did a practice run, not really intending to, when I played with Corey and Zach and Brock at Stonewall. We did a two-person team best ball. And it was pretty great because, obviously Corey and I were both on that day and both tearing it up, but I fucked up a couple holes, and Zach got 2 pars and saved us those 2 holes. Corey messed up.
The exact scenario that you're describing has 0 change if it's combined score.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you're right. But what's the difference then? Why not do best ball?
Because both players on every hole have to pay attention.
Both players matter on every hole.
Yes.
All right.
One hole one bad score doesn't ruin you.
Yeah, match play.
And one good score doesn't ruin you. It's,
Also, I think we should talk about a max. Are we doing quadruple bogey, triple bogey, double par?
So my thought was, you have, what I was typing up in the rules was the max score, you get tiered. Your tier, you get a max score. So the worst golfers, so the USGA handicap rules, just so everybody knows, your max score is, this baseline is double bogey, and then 1 stroke per your handicap. So if you're a 30 handicap player, you're getting almost 2 strokes a hole, then that means your max is a double bogey plus 2 strokes. So you can get an 8 on a par 4, a 9 on a par 5, a max par on a par 3 is basically how it works. And if you're a mid-tier 16 handicap, then you can take a triple bogey on a 4, triple bogey on a 5, double bogey on a 3. So that's kind of how that works. So if we wanted to set a tier list, then the lowest tier, they would have to take what I just mentioned for a 30 handicap, middle tier, 15 handicap, and then double bogey for the top tier.
Okay. Now, Jason, can you explain that to me like I'm Joe Biden?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just-
If you usually shoot 100, then you can take a triple.
I just don't see the advantage to that over just everybody max quad bogey.
That's perfectly fine.
What's the advantage to what you're saying?
Quad bogey.
The better that the worst players have to play more and the better players have to play less if they blow up a hole. That's it.
I mean, I kind of almost feel like it should be the reverse. I mean, once the
It's
worst,
the same rules for everybody, so that's perfectly fine. If we wanted to set it at something, like I think, yeah, a double par should be the max on every hole. That's perfectly fine.
Right. So you can get a 10 on a par 5.
Like,
yeah, I mean, double par, quad bogey. It's one is
oh yeah, quad
worse
bogey,
on a
sorry.
par 3. One you can do worse on a par 5. I mean, it doesn't really matter. It's sort of the same thing.
Yeah, I think
I would say. I just want to throw this in there. I know I'm not allowed to speak too much about this, but
you are.
I know I'm just kidding. I think we should hold everybody very accountable. Like you know what I mean? Like teams you have to no mulligan.
Well, each foursome is going to have two access to the alliance, so nobody's going to be helping each other. That's for goddamn sure.
Right. Okay. Right.
Yeah. Although I think I really like the one mulligan per 9. I feel like that adds an element of strategy of like, should I take my mulligan here? Should I wait and take it later?
Outside of some of the other things involving teams, I was basically copying and pasting the rules that I set up for. I know, Hugo, you didn't get to see them, but you got to use a mulligan on the first 4 holes of the front 9 and the first 4 holes of the back 9. So it wasn't like crazy impactful. Like you can't save it for fucking 18 and pull some bullshit. Like you got to use it. I don't know if that matters, but I felt like that was kind of a good.
It takes away from the kind of the strategy of it, but it adds probably more fairness.
Yeah, that was my thought. I don't care either way, because honestly, like most of us forget about it for the most part anyway. So.
Yeah, I kind of like that. I like that. I'm down with that.
But even if you say we did it for the first 4 holes for each side, say you're on the 4th tee and you haven't used a mulligan, you hit one shot, it's not terrible, but maybe it's like in the rough. Can you just say, fuck it, I'm going to...
Well, yeah. Use it or lose it.
You can. Okay. Sure. Yeah.
Right.
Now, one thing, and I never even really thought too much about this, but mulligans off the tee only from the fairway or tee on. I mean, I wouldn't really on the green. I don't know about that, but
no, I think we did. Anything but the green. No putts. No putting mulligans.
No putts. Yeah, that's what
okay.
I like. No
putts. You can use it from the fairway. That's it.
Sure.
You could a chip, a fairway shot, anything but a putt.
Yeah, we had said. I think it's good to set it up that way because that way, if there's a par 5 and you hit a great drive and you kind of want to go for it just to see what fucking happens, and then you fuck it up, you can take your mulligan and lay up after that or whatever. So I think that makes it more fun.
I like that.
Right.
Yeah, that's what we're trying to get here. Is we're trying to create rules that will pump up the fun at the Marty Cup.
And honestly, like the only other reason I said first 4 on each is because nobody fucking remembers who used a mulligan by the time you get to 18, and I don't want any arguments.
Right.
Like honestly, like how many times does that happen? Wait, you haven't used it? Like no, just fucking use them early. Breakfast and lunch balls was kind of my thing. Like first couple holes, everybody fucks up a drive, take a fucking new one or whatever, and same thing after the turn when you're full on a fucking 17-inch steak and cheese if you're Zach and you need another shot. But yeah.
All right, this is another one I kind of want. This is maybe a controversial idea, but like preferred live from the fairway. So you can roll it to a good spot if it's in the fairway. From the rough, play it down.
Well, so the rule thing that I had set up for the last one was you can roll it, but you can't change the outcome of the surface. If you're in the fairway, fairway. If you're in the rough, rough. If you're in a hazard, you can't. So you can't improve it by too much. But I don't want people fucking hitting off rocks, hitting off roots, hitting off out of fucking divot. Like, it's not.
Again, this is about the fun. So I'm on board with that. I like that rule. I like what that is about too.
Perfect. And
you're right. You're gonna send out this once we decide all this stuff.
I printed them and put them on all the carts for the last one.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect.
Just because I know you have said the same thing, Hugo, but it seems like all bunkers recently have fucking sucked. I haven't been to Potomac Shores in a long time. So I did say if there was ever any standing water or rocks in bunkers that you could basically treat it as no closer to the hole, you could take it out of the bunker because some of them are so bad.
Yeah, I mean you could leave that to the judgment call of the group, I guess. You know how bad the bunker is, but yeah, I'm for that.
I have a feeling Potomac Shores bunkers will be pretty good.
Me too. I'm hoping. Yeah.
But that has really been an interesting common theme these years. Is the bunkers have just they don't give a shit about bunkers anymore.
Well, I mean, I obviously still had like people I knew and they stopped. God damn, I'm blanking on the word. Where they take the till of the bunker and they stopped tilling them. So they just piled up with hard, and then everyone just tried to throw fresh sand on top, but it's concrete underneath.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're just horrible. Yeah. Bunkers, water coolers, and ball washers just went to the wind after COVID.
Dude, we played a course in Myrtle Beach, and it was actually the course we liked more. But the only water on the course was a marshal was driving around with a cooler on his cart.
It's crazy.
The other course had water every other hole, which was money.
I don't remember who I was telling this when we played a few weeks ago. Anybody working at a golf course would have looked for any excuse to not fill water coolers in the morning. There was no bigger process.
It's the worst job at a golf course. Yeah.
It's the absolute worst thing that you can do if you work at a golf course. It's fucking sucks.
Yeah. No, it does. All right. Are there any other rules that we need to go over? Are we playing the white tees?
Oh, that's actually something I didn't even bring. I'm not as familiar. So they have black, blue, white. Is that what it is?
Let me pull it up.
I don't know, but I remember the white is like 6,300, I think.
What did you play last time you played there?
I've only played there twice, and it was in the winter-ish months.
Oh, really? Okay.
I think we played whites both times.
Yeah. I'm sure that would be...
I mean, we could tier it, I guess, but I mean, I personally kind of rather just all play from the whites.
No, I'm not dealing with that. Yeah,
there's black, gold, silver, jade.
So silver.
So I think it's the gold. Let me see here.
Gold is the second from the furthest.
What's that yardage? 6,300? 6,500. I can't read that.
Yeah, 6.3K.
6,300. Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah.
So the gold.
Yeah, I'm not playing fucking 7,000. The black is 7,000. Fuck that.
Yeah, that's a crazy difference.
That's awesome. I love to see courses where it's actually a difference between the tee box. I feel like it's not as. That's a huge difference.
Yeah, that's a big jump.
Usually it's like 200.
Usually there would be like another tee box in between that. I think it would be like
Yeah.
6,300, 6,700,
Right.
7,000 if
Yeah,
it
that's
goes.
a huge jump.
Yeah.
It's like 50 yards difference on the first two holes, 60 yards on the
Well,
first
it's a
one.
hard course. Like even 6,300 yards at this course is long.
Yeah, because the par threes are long no matter what tee boxes, and the par fives are long. So the distance really hits you where
And
it's
there's forced carries and big elevation changes and elevated green. I mean, there's some greens that are like 30 yards above you or some shit. I mean,
yeah.
it's gonna be a rough one for everybody.
Yeah, and that's part of. I mean, I know no one for some reason like I got it the first time we did this. Nobody really played golf very often, but this obsession with making sure to know your score. The one time a year we get everyone together, I would have much rather done more team stuff and made it more fun. But
Well, I
everyone
mean,
wants this stuff.
I would actually argue the reverse is true. Like, this is the only tournament we all play. Golf is a tournament sport where you get your individual score. This is really the one time a year where your score matters. We should do that other shit whenever we're playing other times.
I guess.
Come on, you know that's true.
I don't. Yeah,
I mean, I know where you're coming from. You're kind of modeling this off the Ryder Cup.
Right.
But I'm more looking at it like this is the fucking U.S. Open.
Yeah. No, yeah.
With some team dynamic to make it fun, but
right. It's kind
I
of.
mean, that's why I think it's a little. I think what we've talked about, what we're doing, is sort of best of both worlds.
Yeah, my ideal would have been throwing in like one more team, format on the front, and then back nine fucking business, like the head to head. That's the fucking my ideal setup was the front nine, 3 holes, 2-person shamble, 3 holes, alternate shot, 3 hole scramble, and then the back nine straight up 2-person team best ball. That was my ideal format.
I mean, it would actually be kind of fun to do like 1 or 2 hole scrambles. Like number 1 right out of the gate is that par 5. It would be kind of fun to start the day off with a scramble on 1. But that's a little wacky. We don't have to do that. But that's something we could think about. Like I really liked what we did last time, which was the scramble on 18. That was a lot of fun. Now obviously Bull Run
Had a good finishing hole.
is a good scramble finishing hole. It's perfect for that, and Potomac Shores doesn't really have that. But
actually, so it's been like a couple jokey things, but everyone's mentioned kind of a gimmicky like ball type situation. What if we did like each team gets a scramble ball and they get to pick a hole where they do the scramble on, and they highlight it or whatever, mark it on their scorecard, and like they get to use one scramble hole or something.
Yeah. I like that too. That's a good idea. That would be something we would have to vote on, I think, or come to an agreement
This
on.
is it.
But
We're the fucking commissioners of this shit. If we say it, they do it. This isn't the league. This isn't the league.
I would say that. I would say that about everything we've done so far. But throwing in a scramble hole, I think we could come to an agreement with everybody on that, whether we wanted to do that or not.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right. Is there anything else? Did we cover it all, basically? Can we get down to pairings?
Right. I don't even think I got through the first 5 seconds of what I was talking about before. So front nine, 2-person total team score, match play. Back nine, head-to-head matchups, also match play.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I like that. Yeah. Yeah.
And then, so this is how I envision this thing being set up. Let me know feedback, comments. So basically, how this draft works. So for the 2-person teams, you give me a name, and then I pick somebody from my side who I want in that group. Then you pick your second name for that group, and then I pick who I want to match up with that group. And then head-to-head, we just snake draft back and forth, pick our matchups.
Wait, what?
Which part didn't you understand?
I don't know. First, we're just picking the players in each foursome, and then we're picking the matchups?
No. So for the two-person teams, you give your however you want to do it. You give your player. I
Yeah.
say who I want the other person to be in my group.
To
You
match
pick the
up.
third player. I pick the
Yeah,
fourth player.
Okay.
Those are the matchups. Those are the teams.
Yeah.
And then for the head-to-head matches, we just go back and forth and pick the head-to-head matchups.
All right. Sounds good. Now, again, I'm just going to caveat this. We can throw this out the window if I think if my pairings are better.
Okay, so do you bring that up? So do you want to go over? You had mentioned that you had thrown out some foursomes.
No, I don't want to go over it yet because I want us to do a draft naturally
Okay.
and see what it might come up to the same thing or very similar. So let's just do that. But I just feel like what I sent out has some really spicy. The golf is pretty like fair, relatively fair, but also there's the rivalry, friendship. There's like some intrigue to each.
I do want to throw in the caveat that there will 100% be an effort on both sides on this when we're picking players, that we are going to be trying to match up skill level as best as possible so we don't have to deal with handicap, fucking whole bullshit.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah.
Okay. If you want to throw out your first match 1A player.
You're kind of thinking going from best to worst?
No, whatever you want to do. So this is where you can also consider who you want leading the group. I mean, we can adjust things, but I was thinking this is the first foursome going out. Doesn't have to be by skill level or anything. This is the first foursome we're sending out on the course.
Yeah, okay. Well, then I'm picking myself.
All right. And so then I will have to pick myself there.
Okay. Then I'm taking Ben.
All right. Hugo is taking Ben. This puts me in a sticky situation already. So I'm thinking out my process with you here.
Yeah.
If I had to pick an individual, Ben has many individual rivals, but not many who are exactly 100% within the same skill level. The obvious choice is Zach.
Yeah.
But Gas has made a very large
He's making a push.
to have Zach as his teammate. So you've put me in a corner here of what's best for my team. But Zach will also put Ben on tilt.
Yeah.
So it's also good for my team to have Zach.
It's quite the pickle.
You've really started me out in a situation.
Well, yeah, I'd say that's
right
the
off
hardest.
the bat.
Picking a partner for Ben is that's the hardest strategy.
Can't be Wyatt, that's for sure.
Well, he's Axis.
He's Axis.
Oh.
This has got to be an alliance person.
Oh, true.
So my options are Gas, Andy, Zach, Nick, or Jeff.
Nah, I mean, I would say if we're trying to keep the golf tight,
It has to be Nick or Zach.
I mean, I would probably say Zach or Gas, maybe Andy. I think it's got to be Zach.
Would be great to just show so much disrespect to Ben and make my day fun and pick Andy here.
Andy's pretty good. He consistently shoots under 100. I mean,
yeah, I mean, he shot a 40. What did he shoot? 44 today.
With no witnesses doesn't count in my opinion, but yeah.
No, I've seen Andy play recently. He's good enough to shoot.
I know he's good.
Yeah, I'm picking Andy.
All right.
Woo!
He shot up that leaderboard.
Andy, much respect here.
So now you get to pick. This is the next foursome. First player.
Wyatt.
Wyatt.
I think this is a pretty obvious grouping. I think it's pretty much set now. I think that was really the only choice.
Is this you're thinking of Wyatt, Zach, Wadden, and Jeff?
No, Wyatt, Zach, Desi, and Gas. Zach wants to play with Gas. Isn't that the whole thing, too?
Yeah, I was gonna pick Zach, so you do yours, and then I'll. Yeah.
Yeah. So Desi.
Desi for you.
Go.
All right, and then I'll go Gas.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Never played with him before.
That's good. Another Marty bingo.
Yep.
Then
no matter
Eric. I mean, this one's pretty much over too. But
You go
Eric.
Wadden.
Yeah.
And then I have
It's Nick. It's got to be Nick, right?
Nick. Yeah. And
Pedram versus Jeff.
Pedram and Jeff.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much what I had, except we switched Andy and Zach, which I actually kind of like this. This is pretty. I think Ben is gonna like this too. I don't think he
what.
wanted.
Yeah. So
like
do you
it. I
write?
like
do you have to
this.
write in the cart with your?
Yeah.
Of your team? Maybe?
These are the foursomes. Yep.
Yeah, but no,
Okay.
yeah, I'd be riding with Ben, Jason, and Andy. Wyatt and Desi.
I'm just saying the line.
Wyatt and Desi.
I actually think we should do one access, one alliance member per cart.
No, I mean,
you want teams together?
You could do that, but I like the if you're doing a team aspect, then you got to talk strategy and stuff.
You're right. Perfect. So those are the foursomes. I'll recap for those at home. We have Hugo and Ben versus Jason and Andy. We have Wyatt and Desi versus Zach and Gas. We have Wadden and Pedram versus Nick and Jeff.
Funny.
And I do want to let the people at home know that every group will have to have, doesn't have to be designated, but I did get these phone cart caddies. So each group has one to film the round, and I set up an Instagram space and created accounts so each group can film and everyone can log in and see the live going on and watch the other groups.
Film what with your phone?
Yep.
It's via Instagram Live.
Yep, it's already created. You can add people into just a select live space, so it's only the three Marty Party 1, Marty Party 2, Marty Party 3 Instagram accounts. Everyone will have the login, so anyone
But it can be
film.
3 separate feeds.
So each group will have their own feed of their live, and each group can view it. So we can see what's going on in the other groups. You can post what's going on in the groups. So that'll add another fun aspect to this year. I already called Potomac Shores. They do have USB chargers in the cart, so don't worry about your phone dying, everybody. You can bring your chargers and charge them. You're good to go.
I like that. It's cool.
Oh,
That's a good
cool.
idea.
So it's on one account, has 3 separate feeds? Instagram
I
account?
I created 3 separate Instagram accounts, one for
Okay.
each group. So,
Okay, yeah.
yep, everybody can go in and post, and then you can share a live to the other 2 accounts, and so we can all view them.
Okay.
That's cool. It's a good idea. It's like a deer. It's like a deer cam.
Yeah, I was looking into I was gonna get dash cams for each cart, but I thought it'd be more fun for people to be able to do shit live while we're actually out there. So anyone can go on their Instagram and look at the live feed of these Instagram accounts and see what's posted.
I'll have to send you my Instagram. I just have like a fake one I use so that I can watch things people share.
Right. Yeah. I think most people in this league, I think that's all they have. Yeah.
Mine's called Dalvin the Alvin. I don't know.
So Desi, instant reactions to the foursome. Same to you, Hugo. Who do you think has advantages in each group? How do you feel? Obviously, you like it because you said it's basically what you had.
Yeah, I mean, one change from what I had. And I like to change, so I think it's good. It's money. I think everybody's going to have a good time. I like the groups. I think they're pretty fair from a golf perspective, but also interesting with rivalries and friendships and stuff like that. So,
I mean, I'm playing with the same group I played with yesterday, except swapping Jason for Gas.
Mm-hmm.
But it's always fun playing with Wyatt and Zach, and I never played with Gas, so looking forward to it. I feel bad I might bring us down, but I'm actually feeling good, even though, I didn't play terrible yesterday, but I think they have a slight advantage if Gas is on it, if he's playing well right now.
Yeah, they definitely. I'd say they have an advantage, but
Gas is a pure wild card. Nobody ever plays with him or knows what's going on. So
I've played with him at Spring Creek this year. I mean, he's got the tools to put together a good round for sure. I mean, he could. I feel like he could put it all together if he played more and stuff and could shoot.
yeah,
Low mid 80s, but
that always has been him though. He's always kind of been for a long time.
I mean, he's been playing golf for a long time.
Yeah, he can smash it, but short game is horrible, right?
Yeah, I mean, I can't even remember. I don't even think it was that. I think he has a problem which a lot of the Martys have, which is it in the woods off the tee, or
Right.
is it playable off the tee?
Which is why that's actually like a great match for Desi, because Desi's been great off the tee, but fucks up and goes from having bogey opportunities to turning it into a triple with random fuck up shit. So I think that's like actually like a great offset combination of them two, where it's like if Gas loses a ball off the tee, it's wide open for Desi, and if he doesn't, then Desi has to fucking step up that short game. Because Desi's been hitting fucking fairways, man.
Did he hit? Were you hitting your driver good this last time?
Yesterday was
not the first 4 or 5 holes, but then it was pretty good after that.
Yeah, and my short game was my putting has been a lot better.
No, your putting was good. Your putting was fine, but your short chip game was way worse than I've seen it the last 3 or 4 times I played with you.
I need to start using my sand wedge more. That pain. Costco. I'm done with the Costco wedges. I just getting through this year. Springtime, new clubs fitted, whole new set, the right grips. I mean, yeah. But also started using the hybrid. I've used it more than any time yesterday. I think I probably swung it like 15 in the 3-wood. But I meant to ask, so the official rule is if you slice a drive out of bounds or something, you drop near the area it went out, and that's your third shot?
So the rules I had for the last one was we play everything as if it's a red lateral hazard. So you go in at the closest point to where it went in, and you get 2 club lengths to drop outside of that from where it went in.
Okay. Exactly. Okay, perfect.
You know that's not even called a hazard anymore. They changed the name to penalty area. Hazard
Yeah.
doesn't exist anymore.
I did see they've made a lot of changes when I was looking through shit for the last one of how shit was labeled. I couldn't fucking find anything. They've made a lot of changes. Did you know they made a change actually regarding left and right-handed players? So if the reason your handedness of golf is affected by a lie, you can take relief to the other side to fit your handedness.
Oh, really?
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Well,
So, like, if you're up against a tree, that if you were left-handed, you could hit it, but you're right-handed, you get one club length across that tree to the other side, and you can hit it right-handed.
oh, really? Even if you're just like up against a tree.
Yep. Isn't that
Oh.
weird?
So if
Yeah.
you're up against a lip in a bunker, same thing.
I'm not sure about I'm not sure if, because I think it was like trees are considered like permanent objects, like a stand in the crowd. Like trees are considered permanent. So I'm not sure if the bunker is considered the same as a tree. That's a good question, though. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I have 6 days to look
Uh,
it up. Now let's talk about that last group, though. That's going to be a fun one.
What, Pedram versus
Jeff, Nick, Pedram, and Eric.
Yeah. They were all really excited about that group. So I'm glad that one stayed together. Nick really wanted to play with Jeff, and he feels like he can get the best out of or no, he's playing. He just wanted to play with Jeff, and Eric thinks he can get the best out of Pedram. So
Perfect.
yeah, it'll be good.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jeff is in full panic mode. Like,
Yeah.
what do you think I should shoot? What are the handicap rules? What am I supposed to do? I'm like, dude, you're fine. He wasn't even that bad last year. So, and he's playing with Gas tomorrow in Outer Banks.
That picture, was it Gas? I think Gas sent it, right? Or the links it. I don't know, some course they played down there. It looked amazing.
No, that was the picture Jeff sent me. He was walking the course they're playing.
Oh, tomorrow.
Yeah, so he wasn't playing. He takes his dogs across the course to go to the bay, and he just sent me a picture of a few holes, and I sent it. It's so nice, man. But
What's it called?
I think it's like the links at OBX Sound or something like that.
It looked amazing.
It's expensive as fuck.
Any course on the water is fucking expensive.
Yeah, like we were just gonna go try and play 9 at like 4 p.m. the last time I was down there, and it was like $75.
Wow.
The Sound Golf Links.
That sounds right.
Rated 4.5 stars by Golf Digest.
And then the wind down there is always crazy.
Damn, top 15 you can play in North Carolina. That's a
Shit.
fucking hard list to get on. That's fucking crazy.
Probably suck somebody off. Oh,
That's nuts.
just want to get through this week. I'm actually playing with Eric, Nick, and
At Laurel
Pedram
Hill?
at Laurel. Yeah, on Friday.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun. Laurel Hill and then Potomac Shores. That's a fucking good ass weekend of golf. That's the Nova Golf
Right.
double.
Well, folks, now it's time. The head-to-head draft. We got 6 matches, 12 players.
I mean, isn't it? Didn't we already decide that? Really?
Didn't we?
Yeah. I mean, I picked a player, then you picked a player. I picked a player, then you picked a player. Aren't
So
those the match?
You just want to set them up those as the matches? That makes it easy for me.
Well, how else could we do it?
No, that works for me.
Yeah, no, I think those are the matches.
Perfect.
So I am playing against
Gas.
Okay. Oh. Ugh.
I mean, I guess we could do. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think those are the matchups.
Perfect.
Yeah. Eric versus Nick, Pedram versus Jeff, Desi versus Gas, Wyatt versus Zach, Ben versus Andy, Travis versus Jason.
Love it.
Oh, tired. Yeah, I just thought I was going to play Andy, but
I had you against Andy. I think that's a good matchup, but
that's fine. I'll play the wild card Gas. I could play better than him because I know I'm having a breakthrough coming. It's just a matter of time. I'm pretty much as good as you guys. I just don't play as well.
yeah, that's a good way to put it.
I just haven't played as good as you guys, but I am better than you guys.
You're not better than me.
I mean, I just haven't played better than you.
You're not better than me.
I'm being funny. I just haven't done it.
So here's
Yeah,
another
anyway.
question. So for the Ben, Andy, and Desi Gas match, do you want to add handicap holes?
I'm okay with it. Then I don't need special treatment.
We can do.
If Andy can shoot a 44 theoretically, I don't think he needs one. And I just don't think we know enough about Desi or Gas. I mean, I guess Gas said he shot a 44.
I shot a
yesterday,
44 at freaking Herndon a few weeks ago.
Yeah. I don't think we need to. I think
Cool.
they're close. It's golf. Anything can happen at any time.
I'm fine. I
think
want it
they're
to be fun and fair. That's all.
Yeah, I think it's within the realm of fair. I think people have advantages and disadvantages, but I think it's within the realm.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, if we were doing it for real, I would definitely be getting strokes from you.
Again, I mean, I don't think that's necessarily true.
Yeah, I mean,
And I'll say this is the perfect place to get me, Jason. I've only played it twice, and it was early in the year, but I shot like 92 and 90 or an 89. You know, the only two times I've played here.
Yeah, I know, but we played together a lot recently, and it hasn't even been close.
Yeah.
What time you guys showing up?
What are the tee times again?
It's
I pinned it.
10:39. We got 10:39, 10:48, and 10:57.
Yeah.
And the order of the groups are the order we tee off.
Yeah. Me, Jason, Ben,
You guys
Andy.
should be the fastest. Yeah.
First group.
Sick.
It makes sense, Pedram being last, because he's going to the draft site, so he doesn't need as much time to gather and get ready. So
Right.
it makes sense having him last.
Where's Eric staying? With Ben or with Pedram?
I am not sure.
Nick and Jeff,
Yeah.
Where's Jeff staying? With you?
With me.
And are you guys going home first?
I'm
going straight to the
I got a hotel again, so
near Pedram?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So it doesn't matter.
So the only person, Zach, why they're not too far. Desi Gas. What about Gas's story?
I'm sure he's staying with somebody.
The two people who it's going to be a hard decision whether to go home or go. I mean, they pretty much have to go straight there. Is Nick and Andy? They're coming from far away.
Nick is?
Yeah, I mean to get Gainesville.
I think.
Gainesville's not that far from. Yeah, actually, I guess it's just Andy.
Easier.
Yeah, you're right. That's not bad. So it's just Andy who's coming.
And Andy's in the first group, so if he needs more time, he's got a little bit more time.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get there about 9:30.
Yeah, I like to get there exactly an hour before. I feel good in that range.
And I said, Potomac Shores is the perfect place. The last time I played there, I got there way earlier than everybody else, and there was like a 12-some of Koreans, and they were all hanging out at that practice area, driving range area. They were having a great time. It's such a good little. It's all packed. The putting, chipping green, and driving range is all packed in right there.
Potomac Shores and Bristow had the number one for pre-tee off, hang out, talk shit setup because the carts are right there. The range.
Well, yeah, Bristow's not bad. Bull Run's, Stonewall's not bad. I would say, I actually think Bull Run might be number 2.
Yeah, but that wasn't even in the running this year.
Yeah. But yeah, Bristow and Stonewall are also pretty good. Yeah,
it's perfect. You can basically see people tee off from the driving range.
Yeah. I think I played with you last time at Potomac Shores. Me, you, Ben, Travis, somebody else?
That was us 4.
Jason?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It was delayed. I remember it was delayed for frost or something.
Yeah, I remember Desi killed it like the last few holes, right, on the back 9.
Yeah.
I can't remember it, man.
You played horrible on the front, but then you played pretty good on the back.
Yeah, I think you had like 2 pars in a row, like crazy shots or something. I think I remember that too. Yeah.
Thanks for remembering that, because I don't know, man. I was so high back then.
There's no real houses on Potomac Shores either, right?
There's a couple holes.
There's houses, but not really in the way. Yeah.
Like 16, you'd have to hook it over that wall.
Yeah.
You have to hit it over the wall. But that's the only place I can really remember.
The only other one that's close is the closest, I think, is that long par 3. But you got to hit it 20 yards right, probably. That downhill long 200-yard par 3 where the sidewalk where you drive in on is on your right-hand side.
Oh, my God. It's just so beautiful. Yeah, no houses. Hole 7 has some maybe 50 yards to the left. Not bad.
Yeah, they're not either way. They're Hickory.
Yeah, either way, they're far away.
Right.
Yeah, they're really far away.
Yeah, which is good for the Martys.
Yeah. So I think we went over it a little bit, but I did also want to get your guys' input on any little things that you wanted added, any games you wanted involved going on or anything like that too. Like I think we mentioned a little bit about the scramble thing, but I think there should definitely be you guys can tell me. I want to have at least 2 fun holes where something weird's going on that we can do. Like I plan on getting 2 mini baseball bats where you get to tee off with a baseball bat on 2 holes.
What? Literally?
Yeah.
I don't like that.
The fuck is that even?
Fun.
What's the point?
You hit a golf ball with a baseball bat. It goes 500 yards. Dude, have you ever hit a golf ball with a bat?
No.
Oh my God, it goes so fucking far. It's fun.
That's crazy.
It goes farther than a driver?
Oh, yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I'd find a way to break a house somehow with that.
Seems impossible.
I have 0. Am I like the only one with 0 baseball experience?
Probably.
Yeah.
Pedram never played.
Pedram. Everybody else definitely has some.
But is there any fun games you've played that you want incorporated or anything? I think I just don't feel like we have like.
If anyone gets a hole-in-one, they get Justin Jefferson on their team for free.
No. You will get murdered over that. Like some things like we could have. I've seen like. I don't know if you've seen like there's the videos online with these 4 cards where you can have tee boxes that have like cards on them that tell you something that each group has to do. Like everybody has to tee off with a certain club.
I don't want to have that much fun. I want to play for real. Okay. I'm not looking for fun. I'm looking for competition, camaraderie,
That's fine.
All right.
Camaraderie.
Yeah, we're gonna have plenty of fun
don't know how
after
to say it.
draft. This
You're
is a
fine, yeah.
serious tournament.
Okay, perfect.
I mean, I would say that one thing you can do that I think is fun, and I think it would be fun to actually put some money on it instead of not doing it, which is what always happens. But the 3-putt chip
Yeah. Oh my
is fun to do within each group.
shit! I just saw something that was similar to that I meant to save to talk about on this because I thought you would like it too. But yeah, I do like that.
About the longest drive. Have a little stake.
That would
Yeah,
be
we did-
cool. I
we
mean,
did
I wouldn't
that
be
for-
in the
we
running
did
for
that
that.
last time.
Yeah, let's do it again.
Who got the longest drive last time?
Don't
Andy,
remember.
Really?
because he was the only one who hit the fairway.
Yeah.
It was a hard hole. There was like 10 bunkers on the left-hand side and like a pretty narrow. It was the longest hole. I asked them what holes we should do it. And
Who? Potomac Shores?
no, renditions. This was renditions.
Oh, renditions. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, so we can do that.
That would be. I mean, it would be interesting to see all of.
Our longest drivers, they're just not going to hit the fairway.
Yeah, well,
Right.
that's typical. That's
Yeah.
The more club head speed you have, the harder it is to hit
Right.
it fairway.
100%. Yeah.
Zach hit
Yeah.
a really far one. Yes.
Yeah.
Zach can pump it
At
out.
least 280.
Yeah. The first like 13 holes, he had the old Zach attack of the duck hook off the tee.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God. He's been hitting drivers so good so long. It'll be so devastating if he gets 1 week before and can't fucking hit his driver. But then the last half of the back nine, he got it together. So I was glad to see that. I hate Zach not being able to drive. It's the worst.
Yeah. But again, I mean, that's you can't have it all. I mean, Zach and Ben generally hit their irons good. So if something's gonna really fuck them, it's gonna be the driver. And I'm the opposite.
Yeah, you're automatic off the tee.
I mean, I kind of feel like. I don't know what you would say, but I kind of feel like that's you too. I mean, I feel like recently maybe you struggled a little bit with the driver, but historically, I feel like you're better with the driver than your irons.
Yeah, I'm better. I don't hit enough greens with my irons for me to hit the next level, but I don't fuck them up enough to where I can't get up and down.
Yeah.
It's kind of my game. That's why I'm always in that same range where hit a decent tee shot, decent second shot, and then I'm either two putting or trying to get up and down. It's pretty much just my day all day, every day.
Yeah.
I think out of everyone I play with, I think you have the most consistent straight shot. Like no hook, no fade or anything. Just you hit very straight when you hit it good.
Who?
Me or Zuka?
Travis.
Yeah.
No,
Travis.
Jason. I meant actually. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they'll like look perfect, and then fall short like sometimes.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, with the irons. Yeah, he definitely hits it dead straight with the irons. There's no curve to it.
With irons, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Yeah. My short game was really good on Sunday. Hit. How many fucking 9-foot putts did I make, Desi? I was on
Bro,
fire.
Zach said you played terrible.
No, Jason killed it the back nine, dude.
I basically I
like
could have
five
shot
pars in a row.
even. I could have shot even on the back nine. On 17, I hit a 7-iron 30 yards over what I thought was a 160-yard green and hit it into the parking lot at Bristow and lost a ball and double bogeyed. And then 17, I hit a ball that hit the green and we lost it. And then 18, I hit one into the parking lot on my second shot. Doubled 17 and 18 for a 5-over on the back. So the front nine, I was still in practice mode. You know how when you go to the range a lot and you're working on shit and then you just go to the course and forget to fucking do a full swing? I was fucking up.
Yeah.
Doing horrible on the front. But
all right, good. I didn't want you to have a terrible round because that meant A good round is coming.
No, I mean the back nine. Straight off the bat from number 10, I was playing good. I was, if you practice like individual parts of your swing, you don't do it all. You like do one part, not another part, fuck it up. I don't know.
Yeah, you were working on your swing. That's not
I
good.
was still in
You're on
practice.
the course.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's what I said. I said I'm still in
Like
practice.
a rookie mistake, Jason.
I said that to Desi. Jesse, stop being practice mode. You're in play mode, and then I fucking did it. Yeah, I get it. You can tell. You can yell at me, Desi. I'm
I
sorry.
need somebody every round to be like, tell me to swing through the ball. I try to. Even I saw a clip with John Rahman. He says sometimes he wants to just like push the ball where he wants it to go, but you just got to commit and swing through. And that's like the hardest mental part for me when when I start early struggling.
Because when
is
you're
you
not
gotta try to
hitting it,
control it too much.
Right.
Yeah.
that's the biggest. That's what. Yeah, I mean, I've said it 1,000 times, but
It's called a release. You just gotta let it go. You gotta sling it.
That's why there's a difference. When people tell you to not swing hard, that's not what they mean. It's not swing out of control. You can fucking swing. Swinging as hard as you can is the best thing that you can do. But swinging out of control and swinging hard are two completely separate things.
I'll never forget actually the day I played with you guys at Bristol about a month ago. And it's when I know I'm swinging good and hard and fast, I swing so far back so fast that the club, I don't finish with it behind me, but it like kind of whiplashes back in front of me. You know what I mean? Tiger Woods does that a lot.
That's when it's
not
good.
saying I'm Tiger Woods. That's when I feel like it's good. Is when I swing all the way through and it comes all the way back, but then kind of comes right back here.
Well, that's one of the biggest things that people. I know Travis does this fucking better than anyone, but your forward momentum of your swing starts before you finish your backswing. Your weight shift to the front side starts before your club gets to the top of your swing.
Josh Apple had actually. I watched Josh Apple's
weight
videos.
shift is the sexiest thing ever, and that's why.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And I actually think it still might be a little bit late. Like that's one thing I see. One of the people, the athletic motion golf people, what they talk about is, and actually there's a drill I saw recently that there's I think there's variations on it, but the step drill where you take your normal stance and then move your front foot back to your back foot, so you're sort of behind the ball with your feet together. You start to swing the club back, and as soon as you start to swing the club back, you take that step forward. And that teaches you the timing of the weight shift, which is much earlier than anybody that most people are doing.
That's why so many people slice it, because they don't start their downswing till they're up here, and so they're just leaning back, and they had never shifted.
I've actually been wanting to say that to you, Desi. You need to try that.
That's why Desi and Desi. That's what I've said, because Desi, you don't really even have a slice. You just have a push. And it's because it's literally, and Travis knows, Patty says it. The only thing that can control where your club head is your hands. So it's literally just being behind on your hands when you get to impact. That's all it is. And then push. It's the easiest fix ever.
What I want to, and actually Josh Apple has like 6 or 7 videos on YouTube, and one of them, which I never heard before in the limited training I had, was the first thing that comes back should be the club. The club initiates the backswing, and then it's in reverse order. It's like club, arms. I don't remember exactly, but it's reverse only.
Yeah.
The club starts the backswing, but then your hips start the downswing. Right.
Hugo, have you seen that kid?
Sounds pretty simple. But...
That kid Ben Kruper on any Instagram or anything? I think I mentioned it once in the chat that because he's like a young kid who I noticed that in his videos he's always at either Old Hickory or Raspberry. I could see it, and he was the number one at Laurel Hill And then he's like a legit golfer. He finished like 7 or 8 places out of a couple like legit qualifiers. He's like really fucking good. But he's like a Raspberry golf guy.
Well, he's probably a Josh Apple student then. He's the junior program director at Raspberry Golf, I think.
Oh, really? Oh, wow.
I think so.
It used to be the one of the actually managing partners of Raspberry used to do that. Pat Thornton, I think. But yeah, he used to be super into that.
The Patrick guy.
Yeah,
Patrick Ryder.
No, not Patrick. The Patrick guy, he looks legit. He's one of the people I would want to get a lesson from.
He took like an 11-year-old Indian kid who was winning like 16-year-old amateur events internationally when I was working there. Like this kid was so fucking good, and he had built him up for like the first 2 years that I was working with Raspberry.
The Patrick guy is, the people are legit when it's like they won't even let you schedule a package.
Oh, never. No.
Like they'll let you schedule one, and if you're not like good enough, then they're just gonna tell you should go to somebody else.
Yeah, no. He was basically like, I pick who I give my lesson to.
Yeah.
Wow.
You can't book me.
That sounds legit.
Yeah.
He's crazy.
He's legit.
Yeah.
Instructor Nazi.
Well, it's just you're good. What's his name?
I can't remember his last fucking name, man. I feel like his name is on most of the scorecards.
But what was the last name?
I can't remember his last. The original one I said was Thornton, but I don't think that's right.
No, the kid.
Oh, the kid. I fucking have no clue.
Didn't you say it was Kruper
Did you
or something?
just say it?
Oh, Ben Kruper. I thought you were talking about the kid who he gave lessons to. Ben Kruper.
You spell it with a
K.
K.
I think.
Kruper or something, or
Yeah.
Yeah, Ben Cooper Golf. There we go.
Found it. Yeah. Yeah. His swing is so sexy.
Damn, 73K followers.
Yeah.
I saw this YouTube video of Phil Mickelson and Bryson DeChambeau, and Mickelson had no. I think I might have told you, Jason, but Phil had no like hesitation about his DGen thing or anything. It was a 2 versus 2, and I forget who Phil was playing. But he was like, "Yeah, me and him, we do a G hole, straight cash, no Venmo, no PayPal."
Yeah. I don't remember.
It was like all on video. I thought he hid that kind of stuff, but he doesn't care.
No. Travis can attest to this. Anyone who's grown up in the golf industry, if you're good, you've never been on a golf course and not played for money. And I don't remember who it was who was shitting on him. I think it was John Rahm. He's a faggot. I've always hated John Rahm, but now I know, like, he is not a golfer. Like, if you hate on golfers for gambling, then you didn't grow up playing golf. No pros go on the course if they're not gambling.
Yeah,
I bet that's true.
It's fun to golf and throw down some cash.
Golfers in pro matches
for a little bit.
gamble against each other in pro matches that they're playing. Like,
that's crazy.
Like nobody.
So the distraught. All their faces they make is actually because they're losing money instead of winning double.
Probably. Honestly, dude. Yeah, they play for so much money. Yeah. No, that's that. There's no hiding it. Like, that's just
interesting development here.
What? Yeah, I mean, that's I forget who was talking about it, of how much money was in lockers at professional golfers at the country clubs they belong to. Just so much cash because there's so much gambling they do and all that. Yeah.
Wow.
Well, you heard about all this shit about Phil Mickelson gambling, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah. I was just saying, yeah, he has no. I thought he kind of hid that, but in YouTube video I was watching, he was talking about doing $1,000 a hole.
Yeah.
With Bryson. Yeah. So
that's
pretty
nothing.
open about it.
Gambling and golf go together
Yeah.
Like peanut butter and tuna fish.
Yeah.
I'll get there eventually. A couple more years, I'll be gambling for it. At least something. Even just putting like $1 a hole or something, makes it interesting.
Once you get a little bit more consistent, we can start playing dots with you. The dots is fun. That's like
That dots totally takes away my gambling. I want to do what Phil's doing, just for less money, like money per hole.
Yeah, that's easy.
$5 per hole, $1 per hole.
Dots is a fun way to have money going where you can just play golf and not worry about hole by hole bullshit.
Well, but no, dots it's the opposite. And the worst part about dots is I feel like half the time it just kind of evens out.
No, it does, but that's what I mean. It feels like you're doing something. It's like background.
See, that's what I don't want. I want it to be like you win 5 holes, you get $25, or
Yeah. No, I like that too.
Yeah.
I
think that's the way to do it. I mean,
like it. My favorite thing is when we used to play in the morning groups at Ospreys. We had front 9 winner, back 9 winner, overall winner, dots, and pairings, head to heads every day, playing $5, $10, $20 each.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we used to settle for. If you had a good day, you can make $180 easy.
Wow. That's a good day.
We used to have a lot going.
We'll have some side bets going. We'll make some side bets at the cup.
You want to do $5? You want to do $5 a hole,
somebody said that. I think it was
I'll do
Gas was saying
hole.
that we need to have.
Said Jason and I are playing heads up.
Something going on, yeah. If we should incorporate
draft money,
or
not draft money, but buy-in money.
Buy-in money, or some sort of actual prize element besides the ring and trophy. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's another thing that we'd have to get everybody to agree on, and we're already shelling out $120 for golf, 100 and whatever for the, and plus if we have to throw in for food and alcohol and all that stuff, so it's already an expensive day. But I would personally be down for trying to do some kind of prize. I mean, how would that work exactly for just the winner, or?
Looks like Jason's muted.
Completely up for discussion.
Yeah.
And that's why if we did do like auction money, it's not actually money coming out of your pocket, but it's an advantage for the draft.
Yeah, no, I'm not correlating that. We did that one year with the different buy-ins. That's just good. It ruins the rest of the season.
Yeah, I like everybody starting with the same draft money.
Yeah.
That makes just all the sense in the world.
It
doesn't make any sense to not.
What is the buy-in? 150?
I don't think it's really been discussed, has it? Is it 150?
That's what it's been the last 2 years. Jeff,
good.
If you want to change it, I don't know.
Let's put it in AMC stock this year.
Yeah.
It can't go much lower, right? It's pretty much back to the price. I mean, I've been keeping an eye on it since Eric mentioned it, and I didn't realize how crazy it is what's happening.
I didn't even think what he said seriously, or anyone said.
Did it shoot up?
Dude, no, it's down 70% the past week, maybe more. But it's like being manipulated. Yeah. It's hard to explain, but like all the big Wall Street guys are shorting it, but it's like also the most held stock and the most bought stock. It's weird.
They're getting their revenge for the last time that people bankrupted them with AMC.
Right.
Sounds like.
Let me see what it's for. So, and they did this stock split or whatever. So it was $4. It was like a reverse stock split. Like a $4 share became $25.
That's a bad sign.
Yeah.
A reverse split is a very bad sign.
So
you never buy a stock after a reverse split. That's fucking retarded.
So it's finished last week down 65%. This week Just today, it's down 11%. It's just crashing.
11% in a day. 70% in a week. Wow. 10% every day. Yeah, I'm glad I've given up on that shit.
People are saying no new bull markets ever.
Yeah, probably not. God.
I'm buying calls on AMC tomorrow.
Calls?
Calls.
Yeah, I still think about the time that I made the perfect call. I made the perfect options play, but just it was just a little bit too expensive to go one day more, which obviously because that was earnings day. But I bought calls on Netflix, and it went up after earnings, and it expired the day before earnings, and it wouldn't have been that much more to get it the day after. I mean, it was more, which is why I didn't do it, but it wouldn't have been that much more, and it went up 70% overnight or something. I would have made like $30,000 off of like 500 or $1,000. I forget what it was. It wasn't very much. I didn't put that much down. It would have been like the best options play ever.
That would be sick, dude.
I just fucked it up.
Fumbled the bag.
Yeah, I fucked it up.
And
that was my intention too. I was like, I thought it would shoot up just on because like the word would get out that there was going to be a good earnings, but
right.
Wasn't meant to be. Yeah, it was a dagger. Did everything perfect except the execution. All right. Is there any more golf stuff, or was that it?
I think it's about an hour and 20 minutes of golf talk. Yeah, I don't even want to play anymore. So I'll see you guys at the draft.
Have you guys ever been driving to the golf course and heard the golf guy on the radio?
Who's the golf guy?
It's on 106.7, and I don't know when it is, but it's like from 7 to 8 or like 7 to 9 a.m.s on, I think it's Saturday morning. Or
I don't think I have.
It's actually pretty good. It gets me pretty pumped to go to the golf course.
I listen to music now to get ready for it.
I think it's something Zabian. Steve Zabian or...
Oh, he's an announcer for like a golf channel.
Is he?
Yeah.
Yeah, well anyway, he's on, I think it's him. They put him on, it's called, I think it might be called The Morning, no, that might be something else. The Morning Drive, is that a TV show or something? Either way, I think it's Steve Zabian, and he's on 106.7 Saturday mornings early. And he's like, we're gonna talk to you about golf on your way to the golf course.
That's cool.
Yeah. And I've been on the way to the golf course a bunch of times listening to it. That's pretty cool.
I like to listen to music and just get him, not think too much and just feel confident.
I gotta listen to some 106.7.
I haven't turned that station on in a long time.
Really, you're off the 106?
I've been off it. I mean, I'm not in my car that much nowadays either.
Yeah.
Gotta check my new car out though. Jason saw it.
Yeah.
I like it. I kind of wish I
went against my advice.
Yeah, most people's advice, but it only had 20,000 miles. It was 2020.
Yeah.
I wish I got one with more features and everything, but I was trying to keep it. I really wanted the car. The engine's really good. It's the same engine in all of them, but I don't have all like the glitz and glamour of heated seats or automatic tailgate opening, automatic start. I don't really care about that. Anything was an upgrade from what I had.
Yeah, of course. What year was that?
It's a nice car, though.
92 or something?
What the fuck, dude? You said it. My truck was 2007, dude. It wasn't.
That's crazy.
But it was all manual locks and doors, manual shifter.
Yeah.
CD barely had
it's really
CD
that
players.
crazy that I think it was from the 90s. It's 100% manual.
Yeah, no, it makes sense. Makes sense.
I mean, I made the same mistake with my 2009 Civic.
I remember Hugo didn't want to pay like $500 for power windows. I've never been more tilted by anything in my life.
It'll save you if you ever go underwater.
No, it was because,
You won't regret it then.
I was like, I don't want anything. I just want the bare bones. I didn't even think a car could come without fucking power windows and power locks.
That might have been the last year it was
in
offered.
2009.
Yeah.
My car from 1995, before that was the Grand Marquis, 1995. Power locks, power windows, heated seats, like the fucking works. So I wasn't really thinking about that.
Yeah. We'll see if I regret heated seats, but I don't. We're too comfortable nowadays. We need to learn how to be uncomfortable.
Heated seats is pretty damn good for me with a bad back, especially going to the golf course. I'd turn that baby up even in a 95-degree day.
I will need to go to a chiropractor pretty soon. Have you gone to a chiropractor?
No.
No, you don't trust them?
Not really. Maybe that's stupid, but
I'm starting to get like I think I need to do something because my body's like twisted, dude. It's like to the right side. It's weird.
yeah, my body was twisted. I went to the doctor and he gave me a heel pad for my left foot because like my body was like tilted.
Yeah, dude, my left ankle hurts, and it's like my whole left side feels like it's lagging.
Yeah.
My left shoulder pops in and out.
You've seen my knee pop in and out.
We're getting to that age. A few more years, we'll.
Is that an old set of clubs, Jason? What is that? You're an old driver, or is that your 5-wood head cover?
5-wood.
Yeah. Okay. Okie dokie. Smoke.
All right. Jason, I don't know if I have time. I don't have time for football talk.
Okay.
All right, Travis. I don't want to know who you're betting on. I don't want to. I always like to see a surprise at the draft. I already kind of know you're going to bet on or bid on Garrett Wilson.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. I have a bunch of stuff, but I don't even like to think about it until like very close because
I already have a feeling Jahmyr Gibbs is on your list.
yeah, I mean, are they black? Are they very fast? Are they
They're
explosive,
on the Lions.
dynamic? Yeah. Yeah.
Are they black? Yeah.
I need
Jason is the super
dynamism.
wild card. I don't even know if Jason knows what's like. Jason is so into running the draft. It's like, does he even have players he's targeting?
No.
Jason is all about the middle. He even said it yesterday or a couple days ago. He wants those players that have slipped for unknown reasons, that are hyped up but not overhyped. He's looking at that middle. Is that
I feel like
wrong?
Ben always doesn't. Ben has a list of players he wants, then they go for too much, and then he misses out on everyone he wants, and then has too much money to spend.
Yeah, he's a player with a hard line. Gas, I think, is like that too, where it's like if it goes over the value they have for the player, they stop.
I think Gas doesn't give a fuck. Gas just.
Well, yeah, somebody had a funny thing. The last year we did it at the Arlington house when Ferb was in the league. He had like a notebook, and if you got into a bidding thing with Ferb, he would drop his pen when he was done. So everybody would just bid $1 more once they heard him drop his pen, and he just wouldn't bid anymore.
That's it.
They got the tell.
They got the Oreo tell, yeah.
That's the money tell.
I'm debating. I'm probably gonna do a little bit of shrooms. Why not? Outside, nothing to worry about.
Why not?
Right?
You'll be safe.
I'm just gonna be building a fire. I'm not even working the draft this year.
Fire and shrooms go well together. I'll tell you that.
What do you mean you're not working the draft?
Wait, we got this.
I'm buying my players and letting Zach do it.
Zach's gonna do it?
Yeah.
No, he's not.
So are we doing the stickers and The software
No, I just bought the stickers.
for the hell of it, just to have them.
I love stickers, man. I want to play
Oh,
a
me
sticker
too.
game. I do think it is a funny, good idea for people to wear their sticker players so that we can see who has who when we're walking around. I do think that's funny. It's a good bit. I do want the sticker game. You can put your sticker up on Pedram's TV. He said it's fine if you want to do that.
That doesn't sound fun.
Of course.
To clean off.
Does anybody like this? The fact that Pedram's already threatening us. Did you see
What'd he say?
this?
What do you say?
About the food?
What do you say?
I mean, I can't remember, I can't find it exactly, but something like Wyatt was like, I thought we were getting mission, and then Zach said, Jason, make some Mexican corn for the draft, and then Pedram says, if you want to bring your own shit, if everyone wants to bring their own shit, that's fine with me.
I'm so glad you did that because if you started talking in your voice, I was going to say, wait, can you do it in Pedram's voice? So thank you. So thank you for automatically doing that. No. Oh yeah, dude. I don't care. If I can bring Havoc the way Havoc is brought on to me for everything I have to deal with as host, I'm gonna make it as difficult as possible for Pedram. I'll tell everybody to bring their own thing.
No, don't do that though, because I want pizza. I actually think pizza is the perfect party food.
Pizza and barbecue are the only two things that you can just have out and people can pick at all day. It's perfect.
Right.
Nah, fuck barbecue. If you're having a party, you order some pizza pies.
The pizza party.
Jeff, you go. How many golf tournaments have you been to where it's barbecue? 100%? 98%?
100%.
Barbecues are the best party.
It's the best thing.
And I don't like it. I honestly don't like that.
I'm so sick of it. But
it's always just fucking the pork barbecue sandwiches.
Right. Yeah. But it is
never the good barbecue.
The
it's never sick ass baby back ribs or sick brisket.
I made a 20-hour brisket for you faggots one year. I get no respect. I was the best host of all time.
Yeah, you were good. Ben was good. Pedram, I hope he comes through because last time wasn't as good of an experience.
Slab dick.
Yeah. You need to step it up, Pedram. You need to have a little thicker skin.
Yeah.
People are gonna say some shit. It's okay.
I get
Just
it. It's hard.
Stay the
Some
course.
people, I grew up in the event putting on shit atmosphere with my family, jobs, doing it. It's not an easy thing to just know how to fucking do. I get it. But guess what?
You're gonna get
it's
hard.
Shit. You're gonna get shit because I get shit. Everyone gets shit. I'm gonna give you shit about it, Pedram. That's part of being the host. You're gonna get it. I'm sorry, but that's how it works.
It's a tough gig, but somebody's got to do it.
Yeah, you're doing it, and you're gonna get it.
I mean, honestly, we could just. It's probably cheap to. Well, no, we couldn't do that. The best thing to do would just be to fucking rent a house at Lake Anna.
We gotta do that one year. I mean,
you know what? Year, let's not do pizza or barbecue. Let's just go to Lake Anna.
Yeah, that would be so sick.
Yeah, we don't even talk about doing that anymore.
Actually,
I need to go to how you were talking about what food to get to Lake Anna.
It's about the hosting. Nobody would have to host.
There still has to be a host.
No.
Yeah.
There's no host because it's nobody's house and there's no rules. You know, I mean,
so
there's
nothing
rules.
Happens?
What do you mean nothing happens?
No, there's no food organization or anything.
Yeah, like that would be hard. Or everybody has to throw in $10 for the pizza or whatever, $20.
Have you ever met our group?
Yeah. Well, that's why I'm all about the pizza idea. It's the simplest.
Of course, I said either pizza or barbecue are the two easiest things for groups. And that last, I'm fine. I don't care. I said pizza, and Pedram said we did pizza last year. We should do barbecue. and he was the one who said barbecue.
We did
Keep it
pizza
easy on the
last year.
food.
Yeah.
We did pizza last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ben got it.
Down
Yeah.
with no-
Well,
or-
I mean, I just think I don't know. I'm very much in the camp of you're having a party, you order pizza. So simple and easy. Everybody likes it.
To be completely honest, the easiest thing is everybody make something and bring it.
We
To
did
be
that.
completely honest,
We did
that
that.
is the best and easiest way.
I did like the potluck food
Yep.
years.
I'm trying to sneak a nap in after golf. I don't know about you guys.
Good luck, man. It's a busy day.
I know. I'm gonna be so anxious. I'm not
mean,
gonna be able to sleep the night
11
before.
0%
See?
chance I'm going to be able to nap.
Yeah. No, you're gonna. I mean, the rounds are 11-3.
But I
I'm
did.
gonna, I'm gonna
I
try
said-
to sneak home 3. What time is the draft?
No, I did. That's why I said that it shouldn't. No one should feel any pressure before 6 because I want it to be a chill thing. Like I don't want people freaking out. Whatever. Like set a nice, easy, conservative approach. People can arrive early if they want to arrive early. People can take their time if they want to take their time.
I'm just watching Desi here right now.
Can't even see
This
him on
is
my-
amazing.
I never feel comfortable, man. I can't. I toss and I turn. All in bed. I wake up. I toss in my chair. I just.
Yeah, I know. Full blown stretches. I love that.
Oh,
Yes.
keeps
Yes.
disappearing.
Yeah. 6 o'clock would be perfect to me.
But I think I said that a decent gathering time expectation would be like 5 because that would give everyone an hour after the draft.
Yeah.
That sounds perfect to me.
Sounds good to me, Frank. All right. Well, I mean, I could keep talking about this, but
But you don't want to.
I gotta go pick up my baby.
Your beige baby? Well, you have to pick her up from work?
Yeah. Did you? So we canceled our trip to Maui, and now the Airbnb host messaged me like, we already canceled it. We're going to the Big Island, and she's like, tourism's still here. There's plenty to do. It's not Lahaina's the only affected area. And so at first, like 2-3 weeks ago when it happened, they're like, everyone going to Maui for non-essential travel should cancel their plans. Now they're like begging everyone to come because
To bring the
tourism
tourism
died.
money.
Bring
Yeah.
money.
People are
Yeah.
getting laid off. I'm like, okay, yeah, what are you covering up? You used a direct energy weapon and melted cars, and
Yeah, I got into
it's so shady. Honest, I mean, I don't want to get into it, but it's so shady, bro.
No,
Like,
it's the simplest
land
grab.
answer is always the right one. They burned it down to buy the land. They didn't.
Exactly.
There's no energy
The
weapon.
way they're treating the residents it's terrible. And the biggest crazy thing I found out was that the police chief was hired. He was from Vegas, was the police chief during the Vegas shooting. So he's the cover-up artist. And then he was the only one applying for the job not from Maui. And then he gets the job. They paid him a bonus to come out there and gave him a raise after 2 months.
No, you actually, the worst part, he wasn't the only one. There was like at least 4 other people who wanted it for less. And they
Right. No, but they were
hired him
from
and gave him
Maui.
a
He's
raise.
the only one
Right.
outside of.
outside of Maui. Yeah.
Yeah. So a lot of factors here not adding up. Media's not allowed pictures in the area. There's like tires burnt off, windows melted, like rims from cars melted to like liquid metal, and there's trails on the ground. Like that doesn't. I'm not an expert, but it doesn't seem like that would happen from a forest fire. I don't know.
I don't know. Fires get pretty hot, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, it's an interesting one. Hiding the death count, not letting people leave, turning off the water before, no sirens, a lot of factors.
So how
I
long
mean,
you
this is
been?
a classic.
How long you been living with Beiji?
Why?
I don't know, I'm just curious. How's it going?
Full time living together about 2 months now,
Yeah. How is it?
3 months. It's fine. I mean, she gets out as long as we get a little time to ourselves. But it's a 1 bedroom, so
Mm-hmm.
Not very big. Sometime. Oh, I literally haven't stepped outside today.
What? How is
Yeah.
that even possible?
Where do I have to go?
He's a teleworker.
Yeah.
Wait, what? You haven't seen outside today?
No, I mean I've seen outside. I haven't stepped outside.
How do you live that way?
It's not fun. It's not fun. But
I would probably lose my. I don't think I could
No.
go.
I do wake up and go for some walks. Once I've had enough of being cramped up, I'll go outside for a walk.
Holy shit! So he's been up for 12 hours and hasn't been outside.
Over 12 hours.
That's crazy. Is that not crazy, Hugo, or is that just
Hey, babe.
work life?
Hey.
Well, I don't know. I'm trying to think of like when Laura went to Columbia. I think there might have been days where I never went outside. I'm not sure, but I think so.
That might be weird. That just sounds crazy to me.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it didn't happen often, but there might have been days where it was like just staying inside, watching TV and movies, like a Sunday. I probably went out to get food or something. I probably went out to get something, but I'll just say there was definitely days where I spent 90%, 95% of the day inside.
Wow.
I maybe ran to Steak and Things to pick up a cheesesteak and came home.
Right. Oof.
That seems so crazy to me.
Yeah.
I mean, with kids, it's definitely crazy. You can't stay inside with kids.
No, that would be too much.
Yeah. This is how it's kind of fucked up but funny at the same time. Like, when I go to my sister's house, the first thing that happens, my nephew puts his shoes on because he knows I'll take him outside.
Yeah.
My sister does.
Yeah.
As soon as I walk in the door, he goes to the closet and puts his shoes on because he knows I'll take him somewhere and do something.
Aw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't even think it's because your sister won't. No,
she won't.
She won't.
No, she won't.
My computer's not plugged in.
Well, I'm gonna get going. So
yeah. All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get some fresh air, nighttime air.
All right. Yeah, go for a walk, Desi.
Yep. All right, guys. See you Sunday.
See you
Potomac
Sunday.
Shores Golf Course, Marty Ryder Cup for Jason and Travis. We'll see you next time. Actually, no, we'll not see you again.
Marty.
You might see me and Desi again.
Yeah. Let's do one. Let's just do it. One every night. All right. Later, guys.
Thanks, Hugo, for gracing us with your presence.
You guys are idiots. I love podcasting with you. I just wanted to do something that I could upload to the internet.
We'll keep it going. We'll find something else.
Yeah.
New podcast every night.
I feel like the movie people are gonna give up on it pretty soon. So
I listened to your dream podcast the other day, Hugo.
Yeah.
Guess what it was? It was they did fantasy football, like their favorite players for the year, spoken as characters from Wedding Crashers.
Okay.
So they took lines from Wedding Crashers and applied them to fantasy football players.
How do you even find a podcast about that?
This is a Dream Hugo podcast right here. This is it. This is the idea he's been looking for his whole life.
Yeah, I don't think that is the idea I've been looking for, but it's a good one.
How do you even stumble across that? That sounds so weird.
It's actually the Ringer, Bill Simmons' company. Their fantasy football podcast does it.
Well, that makes sense.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, walking out.
All right, ciao.
Wait, you're still in the same room.
Yeah.
Good point.
Are you on your phone?
Did you notice this isn't even a look how fucked up the wall is. Like, why would they make they're trying to make an average looking room? You see next to the mirror on my screen?
Yeah.
Like the imperfections. And
there's like some water damage there.
I thought that was just my screen.
No.
Yeah, I never noticed it.
Yeah.
See, that's why I'm in a nice,
That's a good
Google
one.
Google Office.
It's a good one.
Same.
Amazon.
All right, so I can just close this because you recorded, right, Travis? You won't fuck up.
I mean, yeah.